Hello, welcome to SysZone. In this video, you will learn about map function, lambda expression, filter, and some variable scopes. Let's begin. Map function. Map function allow us to map a function to an iterable object. So we'll see this thing by example. Here we created one function named as square with one parameter num. This function will return number of squares. So whatever the number we will provide, it will do the square of it and it will return. So this is simple. My num, in my num we have a list 1 2 3 4 5. When we will call using map function, map square, if you see this square function, and we are directly passing this parameter using a map function. So in this way, if you call, it will return at which location in memory this values has been stored. If you want to see in a value format, then we have to convert into list to get the result. Either iterate through map function or just cast to a list. So here we are converting into list. No change in code, same code the earlier one, only we are converting into list. So if you see here, when we here we defined our function, and here we have a parameter which we will call. So instead of calling our function direct call, we are calling and passing a parameter to function by using map and getting a value of it. Here we are converting into list, so we can get a value, or it would be a seeable value 1491625. If you see square of this number, 4941625. So this is a simple example of map function where we can map our function as well as we can pass our parameter by using map function. Now we'll see the example of filter function. What filter function will do? Filter function return an iterator yielding those items of the iterable for which function or item is true, meaning you need to filter by a function that returns either true or false, then passing that into filter along with iterables, and you will get back to only the result that will return true even when passed to the function. So we can see this by example. Here again we created another function named as check underscore even with the parameter num. This function will return or check the number is number mode 2 equal to 0, means we are checking it is even or not. Here we have a parameter list 0 1 2 up to 10. Now when we can call this function by using a direct method, means we can call a method. Otherwise we can also use a filter function. Here we can pass our function name and here the parameter which we have to pass. Again here it is returning as a memory location at which memory location this value has been stored, or to see in values we have to convert into list. While converting into list, if you see the result, it is returning only the values which are even from this number list. So this is a filter function. Now we can see the lambda expression. What is lambda expression? Lambda expression is one type of anonymous function. So here lambda expression allow us to create anonymous function, means unknown function, we don't know, and there is no particular name of a function. This basically means we can quickly make ad hoc function without needing to properly define a function using def. Means here we do not have to use a def keyword, but still we can create a function which is unknown or anonymous. So here if you see def square is my function name, num is my parameter, and what this will do, this will do a square of any of the number which we will pass. It will store on this result and it will return the value of a result. Here we are calling a function square, and this is my parameter, so it will do a square of 2. The result is 4. We can do the same thing using lambda function or lambda expression. So this is a syntax. We have to use a lambda keyword for using a lambda expression. Lambda, this is again the anonymous or a dummy variable, you can say. Instead of num, you can use whatever the variable a, b, c, x, y, z what you want to use it. Num colon, so whatever the value of num is, square by 2, means it will multiply with 2. By this you will again get a this type of pattern. Now you need a number. Again, you have to store this value into some of the variable. So here we have a variable name as square equal to the same code, and when I will call this square object, we can say, or a variable with the parameter 2, so what this 2 will get assigned to this num, and it will do a multiplication by 2. It will again stored into num, again it will return back to square. So the result is 4. So this is a shortcut, or we can say lambda expression evaluation. You can see with different lambda expression part, like using map and filter function. Like here I am using a map one, lambda num colon num multiply by 2, and my numbers. So here my numbers which we already declared above, 1 2 3 4 5. So this list we are passing to this lambda. Once it is calculated by 2, means multiply by 2, we are converting into list. So here if you see, this 2 is multiplied by 2, so 2 9 16 25. So here we use the lambda function as well as map function. Now we can use this lambda with filter function also. Same, lambda n colon n. So here would be the value. So here we are checking mod 2 equal to 0, means it should be even. Now nums. So again we declared this num values earlier. It is a list between 0 to 10. So this what filter function will do. So lambda function will check the even number. It will check the value. It will pick one by one, 0 1 2 3, and it will check it is divided by 0 or its remainder is 0 or not, and it will apply a filter function, and after it again we are converting into list. So here if you see 0 2 4 6 8 10, these are all even numbers. So here we saw the example of lambda function, lambda expression using map function and filter function to get a value we converted into or we casted into list. Now we'll see some variable scopes. There are 4 types of scope of variables. Usually we see for local and global, but it's follow the LGB rule. So here L means local, means name assigned in any way within a function like def or lambda, and not declared global in that function. So local variable would be treated as if we are using any of the variable name inside function. Now E stand for enclosing function local, names in the local scope of any and all enclosing functions, therefore lambda from inner to outer. So it would be inside def obviously, and it could be in some of the quoted format. Now global, G stand for global, name assigned at the top level of a module or declared global in def within the files. Usually we declare it at the start of any of the program, so it would be accessible to inside any function or inside any method as well as outside any method. So that variable would be treated as global. Now built-in, some of the functions are built-in in Python. B stands for built-in. Names pre-assigned in built-in names modules, or it could be in any package or library like open function, range function, syntax error. So these are all built-in functions, means it is already developed or available in Python language. So this is a LGB rules or a variable scope. In this video we covered lambda expression, map function, filter function, and some variable scopes. We'll see you on our next lecture. Thank you.